Okay, now I have to go back to what you said about purchasing your PRCA card and going through all that process. How old were you, first of all? Whenever that happened?
I was 19.
Tell us about that experience, because you said once you fulfilled your, what do you say, 100 rodeos? Once you did that, was it hard to get rodeos booked? Tell us about that whole process right there, because there's a lot of people that are stuck either mentally or physically right there.
Yeah, and that's one question you get a lot with younger guys, fighting bulls or, wanting to be a rodeo clown or specialty act. I tell a lot of them, like, once you get that card, it doesn't mean that your door's just going to be getting knocks on and, people wanting to hire you. So you got to, kind of enjoy the process, just keep true to what your goals and visions are and keep working hard and it'll pay off eventually. I've always told myself and several people, the only person that'll keep you from doing something is yourself, but you got to believe it. But the process, I got evaluated and, I grew up around rodeo, so I got to know some contractors fairly early before I even had a card. Triple V Rodeo Company. Dad would work a lot down in Steamboat Springs, so I got to know Bill and Donna Larson really well, and so I worked some of their events when I first got a card, and then Dad used to work a lot of Kessler rodeos up in Montana, and I was kind of on the feed crew, when he was clowning and just doing oddball jobs and just learning the sport and all the ins and outs of what goes on in a rodeo. And once I got my card, I didn't necessarily book anything yet, and then we went to the NFR, and they have what they call the NFR contract personnel convention. So usually it's the first 3 days before the NFR starts, and it's basically where all contract personnel, they go and basically try to sell themselves, have a booth with contact information, videos, brochures, pictures, and a lot of the committees from around the country come there and re-sign contracts or look for new hot potential up-and-comers. And you think going into there, man, I'm a card-carrying member, I'm gonna book a lot of events, and you don't. It takes time, and sometimes it's who you know and being in the right place in the right time. And that year I worked the NFR sale, and it was cool back then because the NFR sale was still at the Thomas & Mack in the morning. So got to experience the Thomas & Mack at an early age. And I remember Shorty Gorham was there, Hollywood Yates, and a couple, I think Daryl Diefenbach, a couple of them other guys that I really looked up to. And
legends.
And, I just remember him telling me that, hey, when you're in there, fight everything and go to everything. And I did.